We're always looking for friction, resistance, frustration, tension, anger. These are all signposts, right, that there's a lack of understanding or that there could be improved quality of movement. Whenever you encounter friction, resistance, frustration, tension, anger, those are all signposts that are going to let you know that, hey, I'm hitting a wall, right? And so what requires you to get around that wall is a shift in perspective, right? It's doing something different than you've done it before, or rearranging the way the application of your energies. Something needs to change. Friction reduces efficiency. Over time, our movement needs to become qualitatively better, not just quantitatively better. Like if you just drill a lot and you're not focused on quality, then you're just focused on quantity, then you're getting a lot of repetitions in, and that's good. You want to do all that, right? But you need to be developing qualitatively as well. And I would even argue the qualitative improvement is better than the quantitative in the long run. Now you have a lot of short term. You have a lot of gains by doing something, by drilling something a whole lot real fast. You can think of the way you drill or work out or train a technique as breaking down into different sections, right? So we've got the technical training, or like the theory, and that's the first part. That's figuring out what the heck's going on and getting the order of operation down, so you're not messing up the order of operation, okay? And that's understanding the steps of the technique, learning the roadmap, understanding why the technique is what it is and what's the goal, what's the context that's appropriate for that technique, understanding all those things and creating a reference point, okay? So that's kind of the first step. Once you've got that down and you understand the order of operation and you can do that, then you start moving into more of like a drilling type phase where you've shifted it from trying to figure out how to coordinate the body to improving the coordination with repetition till it starts getting smoother and faster and with more efficient with less energy, right? And then we move from there into resistance training. So we've got the drills when you start adding on layers of resistance. And as you add the layers of resistance, you have to get more precise and it gets more difficult, right? And then you start being able to execute the technique. And then you get into kind of free rolling, where now you're not only trying to execute on the drill technique with resistance, but now you're actually trying to create a situation or scenario in which it's appropriate to utilize the procedure that you've been training, right? And that's a whole nother level. That's more difficult. So the training that you're doing should kind of progress through that pathway. So as you're moving through that pathway, the signpost that you've kind of gone too far too fast is, or a signpost that there's room for improvement, or a perspective needs to shift, or attention needs to be paid to that area, is friction, resistance, frustration, tension, anger, right? These are all signposts. Now, this is not only true on the mat, but of course also off the mat. If you're going through life and you're running into problems and you're hitting walls and you're getting frustrated, the frustration, we can't control how we feel, right? We can't control how we feel, but we can control how we respond. And so that feeling of frustration is a beautiful thing because it's informing you that your response is inadequate. It's insufficient, right? It's not precise. It's not clean. So that's the signpost, that says, hey. And jiu-jitsu helps us find that, because if we keep hitting that wall and keep trying to force it, then we'll break ourselves against it, right? And so in jiu-jitsu, you learn that over time and over years from the mat that there's a better way, right? and you start to embrace and appreciate those frustrations and those frustrating moments, because, hey, those are where your best lessons and your greatest opportunity lies, right? When one door shuts, it means another door is open. And so if I'm hitting frustration and friction, resistance, tension, it means that there's an opportunity I haven't recognized somewhere else that's probably proximal to where I sit. So that's a little bit about frustration, resistance, tension, and looking for those things and utilizing them as signposts for where your next opportunity lies. And if you look for that, I guarantee you you're going to have more productive jiu-jitsu sessions. And if you like this content and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the mat.